Top 10 African countries doing better than America. Wait, hold up. Africa doing better than America? That can't be right? Because apparently America is the land of dreams, freedom, and potholes, high rent, and student loans that last longer than most relationships. But today, my friends, we're taking a wild trip across Africa to meet countries that are quietly flexing, building, and thriving, while the so-called world's greatest nation is still arguing about healthcare and Wi-Fi speeds. The truth is, while America's fighting over politics, social media, and who gets canceled next, these African countries are too busy growing, innovating, and setting world records in silence. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and prepare your ego, because what you're about to see might just make Uncle Sam faint. This is Top 10 African countries doing better than America. Let's start from the bottom, shall we? Number 10, Mauritius, the island that outsmarted the system. If America had a tropical paradise with free healthcare, low crime, clean streets, and no TikTok drama, it'd be Mauritius. But it doesn't, because Mauritius already exists in Africa. This tiny island is basically the I don't chase, I attract of countries. It's got political stability, solid infrastructure, and an economy that's more diversified than America's cable news excuses. Here, the roads are smooth, the government actually works, and you won't get taxed for simply breathing. Their education system ranks among the best in the region, and unemployment, just 6%. Meanwhile, America is still figuring out why its graduates are working 2 jobs and selling candles on Etsy. Oh, and healthcare? Affordable. You don't have to sell a kidney to fix a broken arm. Mauritius isn't loud, it doesn't brag, it just quietly wins. One clean street and peaceful night at a time. Coming up next, a country that's building cities so clean you might mistake it for a sci-fi movie set, unless you're from San Francisco. Number 9, Rwanda, the clean freak of Africa. Rwanda is where the streets are so spotless you could drop your food and still pick it up with pride. Plastic bags? Banned. Corruption? Declining. Vision? Crystal clear. While America debates infrastructure bills like it's a reality show, Rwanda's out here building smart cities, running on green energy, and ranking as one of the safest countries in Africa. Every first Saturday of the month, citizens actually clean their neighborhoods. Imagine that. Meanwhile, in America, people can't even agree on who should take the trash out. Rwanda is proving that discipline and unity can rebuild a nation faster than hashtags and political drama ever could. Kigali, the capital, feels more like the future America promised in the 80s, except this one actually exists. Next, we're heading to a country that's quietly dominating global business and producing millionaires faster than Silicon Valley can produce layoffs. Number 8, Nigeria. Chaos with a purpose. Yes, Nigeria. Before you roll your eyes, let's talk facts. America might have Wall Street, but Nigeria has hustle written in its DNA. Lagos alone has more self-made millionaires than most U.S. states. Fintech? Booming. Startups? Exploding. And while Americans complain about $4 gas, Nigerians are busy creating billion-dollar companies out of pure stress and Wi-Fi. This is a country where you can find a tech startup, a street preacher, and a jollof rice vendor all on the same corner, all making profit. Nigeria's economy, despite its challenges, is a powerhouse. The music industry is global, its tech sector is redefining Africa's digital landscape, and its youth, unstoppable. They're building the future even when the system forgets them. Sure, it's chaotic, but under that chaos is raw power, innovation, and resilience that America could learn a thing or two from. Up next, a country so peaceful and developed you'll think it's Switzerland in disguise, only with better weather and cheaper healthcare. Number 7, Botswana, the African Switzerland. Imagine a country that's rich, stable, corruption-free, and run by people who actually know what they're doing. Sounds like a fantasy, right? Well, welcome to Botswana, the African success story that never brags. While America spends billions on wars and politics, Botswana spends wisely. investing in education, healthcare, and the future. They turned diamond wealth into national progress, not billionaires' pocket change. And here's the kicker. Botswana's GDP growth rate outpaced America's for over a decade. The US might have Wall Street, but Botswana's got common sense. It's peaceful, it's organized, and it's one of the least corrupt nations in Africa. No riots, no chaos, no breaking news every 5 minutes. Just stability. If Africa had a calm, well-dressed gentleman sipping tea while the rest of the world shouted, that would be Botswana. And next up, a country that's building technology, skyscrapers, and green cities while America is still fixing broken sidewalks. Number 6. Kenya, the Silicon Savannah. Kenya is basically what California wishes it still was. Innovative, sunny, and full of energy. From Nairobi's tech scene to renewable energy projects powering entire regions, Kenya is building the future while America scrolls through Twitter arguments. This is the birthplace of M-Pesa, the mobile banking revolution that changed how Africa and soon the world moves money. Over 90% of Kenya's energy comes from renewables, including geothermal and wind. That's right, clean, affordable energy that actually works. And Nairobi is becoming Africa's tech capital, a buzzing mix of startups, skyscrapers, and brainpower. While Silicon Valley lays off workers, Kenya's young innovators are building apps that actually solve real problems. Mobile banking? Kenya invented it. Green tech? Kenya's leading it. Tourism? Thriving. Meanwhile, America is still trying to make electric cars affordable and figure out why its trains are slower than African ones. Kenya isn't just developing, it's leapfrogging. And if you think these first 5 were impressive, wait till you see the top 5. Because what's coming next will make even Americans say, hold on, since when did Africa start doing this?
Number 5. Morocco. You know what's funny? While America struggles with crumbling infrastructure and rising homelessness, Morocco is over there looking like a scene straight out of a luxury travel commercial. Casablanca, Marrakesh, Rabat, clean streets, peaceful neighborhoods, and food so good it could make your favorite fast food chain cry. Americans are battling to afford rent, while in Morocco, you can get an apartment with an ocean view for the price of a single month's utility bill in Los Angeles. Oh, and let's not forget, the country literally runs on renewable energy. Morocco's solar farms are so massive that they could light up entire regions. But sure, America's still the land of opportunity, right? Stay tuned, because number 4 will make that phrase sound like a bad joke. Number 4, Ethiopia. Now let's talk about a country that turned its struggles into strength, Ethiopia. While America is drowning in student loans and political chaos, Ethiopia is building one of Africa's fastest growing economies from scratch. No endless debates, no shutdowns, just focus and progress. They're not wasting time arguing on Twitter. They're building real infrastructure, real industries, and real pride. Meanwhile, Americans are still arguing about who should pay for health care. Maybe they should ask Ethiopia how to rise without whining. But don't blink, because number 3 is where things get really uncomfortable for Uncle Sam. Number 3, Tanzania. Imagine a country where peace actually means something. No mass shootings, no riots every other week, just calm, order, and steady growth. Tanzania quietly became one of Africa's most stable nations, focusing on education, tourism, and unity. While Americans are busy dividing over every issue imaginable, Tanzanians are over there welcoming millions of tourists and keeping their streets safe. In short, while America exports chaos, Tanzania exports coffee, culture, and calm. And guess what? Number 2 might just make Americans pack their bags. Number 2, South Africa. Now this one stings. South Africa's cities, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, look like someone copy-pasted California's coastline and then added a better view. Luxury resorts, world-class universities, booming film industry, and internet speed that might actually make you cancel your American Wi-Fi plan. Sure, it has its challenges, but at least South Africa's problems don't come with trillion-dollar debt ceilings. While America debates whether the country is still great, South Africa is just over there being great, quietly, confidently, and beautifully. And trust me, number one is going to make some Americans seriously question reality. Welcome to the land that made history before America even existed. While Washington, D.C. was still a swamp, Egypt had pyramids that have outlived empires. But it's not just ancient glory. Modern Egypt is a regional powerhouse. Skyscrapers, highways, high-speed trains, a growing tech scene, and cities that never sleep. While America fights over gas prices, Egypt is literally building new cities in the desert. And the irony? Tourists from the U.S. keep coming to Egypt to escape stress, only to realize Egyptians are the ones living better. Let that sink in. So maybe, just maybe, it's time America starts taking notes. So the next time someone says Africa is behind, show them this list and tell them to update their software, because Africa 2.0 is already here. From Morocco's green power to Egypt's unstoppable growth, the continent is rewriting the global script. And guess who's stuck in the past? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, which African country do you think is setting the new global standard?